go. Let's go. Hit it, baby. Hit it. Bam. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show. Crypto Lifers unite, baby. Let's go. Everybody here believes in love, believes in helping each other, believes in doing the right thing for others, and believes in changing the world in a positive manner. Shout out to every single beautiful person here on the live stream. If you have a reason to hate, if you have a reason to be jealous, you have a reason to be upset, this is not the place for you. This is the place for people to be happy, for people to be healthy, for people to feel positive energy and vibrate at the highest frequency they can vibrate at. That's my plan every single day here on this channel, and I want everyone here to vibrate with me at the highest level possible. Shout out to every single beautiful person here. How do we start that vibration? Well, we decalcify the pineal gland. And we put the lemon into the water. And as you can see here, lemon going into the water, nice and smooth. Nice and easy here. Nothing crazy. Nobody got hurt. And then we're going to take a big sip of that lemon. Wow, that lemon's concentrated. My goodness, that is good. My goodness, that is good. Ah, got a little water on my sleeve there. Did I? No, maybe it was just a shadow. All right, everybody, thank you for being here. Let's jump on in to the market, shall we? Let's jump on into the markets. Oh, I could put my stinger back. I always create the cut when I'm doing the live show. All right, shout out to everybody here. You can see money flowing into the market behind me here. You can see a lot of Litecoin, Avalanche, Chainlink, Bitcoin, some Ethereum going in there, right? Some AVAX pumping on in. And, a little bit of Matic. Some Graph GRT token keeps getting talked about. TRX, a little bit of SHIB. Some US Tether there, some Uni. And the money is flowing. And of course, the Bitcoin rapid fire. Where else would you put your money once you figure out what's happening? Every single day, someone figures out that the US dollar is a Ponzi scheme. Every day, someone figures out that the banking system is a Ponzi scheme. Bitcoin is the only non-Ponzi scheme out there, and they call it Bitcoin a scam. Funny, the truth is the liar, which is which, or did they switch? That's a rhyme I wrote back in the day. The truth is the liar, which is which, or did they switch? Right? Let's break down Bitcoin getting a bit of a dump this morning, and let's talk about it. Let's break it down. Let's look at my KuCoin chart, and we talked about this morning, this being a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. Discussed that this would likely, if we didn't hold this channel, we were hoping that maybe the 1 hour could hold this channel, but if it didn't, we were going to break to the downside. All right? What is this weird shape? Oh, that was maybe that's kind of weird. That's the measured move of this, if we broke out of the pole, all right? Now, so this was weird and convoluted, but I still saw it, right? It's all about catching the chart in a way nobody saw, right? That's going to be your skill. This comes with time. No indicator is going to do it for you. No, even your mentor, I could teach you all I want. This is going to come with time. You're going to get better at doing this over time, all right? There's no other way to really put it, all right? One thing that we could do, I'm going to get rid of my moving averages for a second, just to help me see. This is kind of a rising wedge here. Broke out, broke back in a way, You got to be the king of the broken pattern, understanding when they may have broken a pattern or not, and using that to your advantage, all right? Still is technically a rising wedge. Rising wedges break down where they began. This would take you to the point of control at 23,100. All right. We're going to talk about monthly support and stuff like that and weekly support. We're going to break that down in a second because I just want to show you some big ideas that we already went over earlier this week, but you may have missed it. All right. I'm literally covered in ice on another short and sheave ruck and still check it in. If I can hit that like, icicle fingers While packing weights, you have no excuses. Shout out to my man. God bless you. May we get the likes up to the watchers. I would greatly appreciate it. 139, 444 people on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. And this is a bit of a Bart Simpson pattern too as well. Bit of a Bart head with just an extra spiked top. But look, I mean, that is a head and shoulder. The measured move takes you to 23,338. Resistance, resistance, resistance. That would be your next support zone on the local time frame. So we're looking for a move possibly to the downside. How do we figure that out? We go to the 1 minute. We look for either a double bottom recovery here, which we do see a W. That is a W. That wants, W's want to break back to the upside, right? And that would actually put us back above the point of control. It's all about this local point of control, 23,767, 23,800. This is a double bottom. It does have a measured move back to the POC, but it is getting a little overbought. What I do here is I just flag out the 1 hour. If the 1 hour can't hang and make the 1 minute can't hang, flag out the 1 minute, sorry. If the 1 minute can't hang, we're likely to drop to the downside here. So just be careful, all right? Let's take a look at BOOKMAP. You can see the giant W on BOOKMAP as well. Bring that music down a tadalito. And let's take a look at the BOOKMAP cam. I think I'm going to be able to pull it off today. Who knows, though? It's every time the BOOKMAP cam comes up, you guys must hold your breath. But look, at double bottom. I didn't always do that. That's a new thing, though. So look, we got a short squeeze up here. We got a long squeeze down here. And we got liquidity. Thursday, we have more liquidity edging us up to the 23,800 area. But we do see a pretty big sell wall there. Look at that liquidity that was up there that disappeared. That major buy wall is gone. Remember that? Oh, no, there it is. Sorry. It got lower. He went to 21.5. And now this guy here had moved his order, but now we got a big order. That $2,000, $1,800 Bitcoin, 1,000, about $3,000, 3,000 in Bitcoin, 3,000 Bitcoins to be bought in at 21,500. I mean, that's the load up zone, right? We're going to take a look at our macro ideas here for the day, but that's the load up zone. All right. So you can see some whales want to get in at 21,005. Will they get it? You never know, but it just tells you there's a mac load of liquidity down there waiting for us. Right here, you can see there's just more orders down here than up here, saying that we will careen back down, possibly to 23,400. We're going to watch this flag on the 1 hour time frame. Can the W break to the upside and get above this point of control? You got to get back above this POC. Let me get, you got to get back above this red line. 23,785. I'll call it 23,008. It's all about the eights. You got to get back above the eights, everybody, in order to remain bullish. You've technically, so this is where we stand. This is where we sit. All right. If you were in my trading group this morning, you would have been seeing this head and shoulder before it played out, just so you would have been privy to the possibilities of a breakdown. It broke up, got the long, got the short squeezed, came down, got the long squeezed. So it is what it is. It's all about this point of control, 23,787, 23,800. All right. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. 600 people on the live. Unbelievable. I'm going to make this a show you will remember for the rest of your lives. All right. I'm going to make this a show you remember for the rest of your lives. Look at BOOKMAP. Still trucking. I want you to keep watching this. Still getting the shorts. Let's take a look here. Are we going to careen up? I want to see it get above that 700 bar here. This big fat order. 800 careen through that, and it's going to move up to this next order, 590, and squeeze some more shorts. We're very close to these two orders. It's likely we'll catch them. This one's just too far away. It likes to catch the next closest order book. This is BOOKMAP. It shows me where people are buying and selling BOOKMAP on Binance Futures, Bybit, and OKX, amalgamated data. And it also shows me who's getting liquidated. All right. So here we are. Kind of give you I'm giving you Bitcoin pretty easily. All right. We're watching this 1 minute flag. So far, that W did not play out, starting to kind of careen. If it stays in the flag, it even has a bigger pole, possibly the length of this. That would break you down to about this next level of support, 23,326, all right, for Bitcoin. So that's the temporary, we're watching, and I don't trade the 1 minute. I use smaller time frames to figure out where we're going to go to look at what areas of support and resistance are going to be broken, all right, for Bitcoin. Insane moves we've seen in the last few days. Right? I do is I go to another chart. I'll duplicate this actually. I like to keep my chart up. But I'm going to duplicate this. I'm going to show you another chart. If you're new to my channel, I do some things a lot differently than I never seen other YouTubers do it like this. But I look at your Coinbase chart. I look at all different charts in different time frames. And what I attempt to do is look at it in so many different ways so I can get an open-minded perspective. Let me show you your big boy support of resistance. We went over on the weekly candle. The monthly candle close was a big deal too, right? We went over monthly support of resistance, which was, substantial. And you can see that you have, a monthly support right here at 20,600. Like, that would be a beautiful place to load up. And then you can see right here, we broke above this support zone. And I looked at them both very closely. This candle closed at 23,000. No, it opened at 23,307. And this one closed here at 23,315. So it's 23,300. Or was it 336? Let me just double check it for sure. This one opened at, where did it close? It closed at 23,307. Yeah, so 23,300 is my monthly support. As long as we stay above 23,300, we're golden. If this monthly candle closes above it, we are so golden. This is a bullish engulfing candle. It's such a bullish sign. So that's a very substantial area, right? If we lose this, we could come down to the next monthly support at 20,300 area. So there's a chance, all right, that, you could still get cheaper Bitcoin. There's a chance. No guarantees, but there's a chance, all right? Weird, there's so many songs, but it just stops. Anyway, so that's monthly. Then what you could also do, if you really like, is you can make these different colors. You can label them monthly. Like, you could hit a call out. Like, you could do, there's many different ways to do it. Quickest, easiest way is to grab a call out, possibly, and just label this like monthly. You can even right-click the actual line and give it a line, and give it a text, right? Do whatever makes you happy. But that's your monthly support hanging out, right? So then when you go back into your weekly and your daily, you can still see what's going on, right? No indecision doji on the weekly, but you're above this point of control. And our high volume node, not point of control, sorry, I misspoke. But the idea here is, look, that's your monthly. The idea here is you stay above this node on the weekly. You're going to go through this gap right to 30K. So is 30K coming? It looks very, very, hold on, let me move it into frame here. It looks very probable. See the VRVP there as it comes on in. Let me actually get rid of my camera for a split second. This gap here in the VRVP. This gap here. See how this node sticks out? That's your space, man. And that's your next big consolidated area on the monthly too. And you fell through here fast. You fell up here fast. There's no resistance in this area. You can move so fast. You have one tiny bit of resistance waiting at about 24,300 on the weekly, and then you're gone. You just tap the weekly resistance right there, which makes sense, right? Anybody who hadn't got in would think, hey, well, maybe I should take some profit there after this massive run-up, right? And look, we got a gap here. We got a gap here. We got our third gap coming. 1, 2, 3. All right, and I'm just pointing this out. I pointed this out before we ran from 16 to 19K. I pointed this gap out. So I just want you to understand these concepts, and even though they look so simple and they're right in your face, they're really the key. They're the key. All right. And everybody, too many people don't sign up to TradingView with my link. I find it, well, maybe a lot of people have it, but I look at my TradingView commissions and they're tiny. You know what I mean? Open up a TradingView today. Use my link in the description below. I'm using TradingView every single day. I put it out there every single day. I promote it beyond belief. You'd think I would be like the commission man. I live stream almost maybe more than any other analyst last year, right? In hours. So I put TradingView on the map like every single day. So sign up to TradingView today. This is how I started my career. TradingView is the site where you can have all this fun and do all this action. This is what makes it happen. This is what makes the show. Without TradingView, we wouldn't even have a show, baby. So shout out to TradingView. Open up a TradingView today in my name, please, for the crypto lifers. So look, all the links below I do get a commission from BOOKMAP, from KuCoin, from everything down below. So anytime you use a link, you help out the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. for the love. So there's our weekly support of resistance now, right? Weekly support's a little lower than the monthly. It's right there at about 23,151, but it's 23K, right? Sorry, man, I had TV before I met you, but plan on making new accounts on your affiliate one. I diversify, brother. My apologies. No worries. Unfortunately, had TradingView before, but I should cancel and resub with the link. You guys are funny, man. Could be a slanted W, though, but yes, open to all possibilities. Inverse headed shoulders can still be in play. Well, if you use my link, you get free tokens. Like I get free tokens, you get free tokens. You get these little like coins. So you get like 10% discount in the free tokens that you wouldn't get on your own. So, if you do that, you will get, many people probably did the deal though, right? Cyber Monday is like the best time. So that's the weekly. All right, now we get to the daily and we take a look at what's happening with the daily. We got daily support or resistance right here. We got daily support like really strong. Oh, come on. How is that in the deep house? Like they put alternative in deep house. It doesn't make any sense. Epidemic, man. You guys got to step your game up. So look, Bitcoin on the daily. So daily support right here. 22,500, right? Clear as day. And then this area here is 21,410. All right. So these are the areas, if we make a nice pullback, you're going to be wanting to make some bacon on the beach with, What we're looking for is this idea. This is my twisted sister theory. I call it the twisted sister. I make two lines, right? I make two patterns. What's going to happen is Bitcoin's going to pick one. It's going to dump out of the rising wedge, and then if it holds this trend, it's going to break out. But if it breaks this and retests, then it breaks down, and it's going to end up here. These two patterns are going to tell me how to trade Bitcoin, exactly which trend line to hold and which one not to hold, okay? Shorts getting squeezed on BOOKMAP. As you can see, the shorts getting squeezed on BOOKMAP. And we're out. I did it one at a time. We'll do it one at a time. So this has a measured move if we end up making a bull flag to the upside. So here's your bullish and your bearish scenario. It's pretty simple. I mean, there's three scenarios. Price keeps going up, which we know it's pretty overbought on the 4-hour. When is the last time the 4-hour just kept pumping? It usually does not. So price dumps all the way back down to a support or price goes sideways. There's only three scenarios for Bitcoin. It's not like it can do 100 things. It can keep pumping, it can go sideways and consolidate, or it can dump on you. That's it. So we set up our parameters for the three things that can happen. If Bitcoin doesn't lose 22,500, that area, I mean, we're pretty good, right? We're pretty good. So they think they're going to get 21,500. That is right here. It's a pretty smart idea to have a look. So look, if you look at BOOKMAP, the whales and the smart money, they want to accumulate Bitcoin here at 21,500. It would be a smart idea to put a fat order here, $10,000 order, Huge order down here would be a good idea just in case you catch it on a wick in the middle of the night. You never know. So that's what they're doing. They're just ordering up 21.5. I mean, that's your next level of support. That would be the smart area. And the rising wedge could break down. You could clip it. All right. Another cool thing is you'll lose this volume node and you have a gap here. So it does tell you you'll end up somewhere in this area because you have a lot of liquidity. You break this, you could end up all the way back down at 16,000, but highly unlikely after we broke these highs. The trend broke too. Down, low, lower high, lower low, lower high. But this, we finally made this low, high, higher low. We needed to put a higher high to make the trend. We blasted. Then we had to break through this. We blasted. Then we had to break through that. We blasted. We broke 1, 2, 3 highs in a row. Usually you break one, come down. So this is a clear break in trend. In my humble opinion, the bear market is over. All right. The bear market is over for Bitcoin. I mean, we're still going to go through sideways behavior, and it's not, the bear market isn't over, but I believe the bottom is in for Bitcoin. The reason why I believe the bottom is in for Bitcoin is this bullish divergence on the weekly time frame. I was preemptive about it. I caught it right here, and I was like, I was basically screaming up and down that had to be our bottom at about 18,004, 17.5 area. We had the Black Swan event, and my mind took us lower, extended the divergence to even sharper, and we got the weekly bullish. You do not get weekly bullish. See that? That does not occur. It's very rare. The last time you had a weekly bullish divergence like that strong, I mean, was the weekly bearish up here, which was a bearish div. So you short bearish, you long bullish. That tells you to long BTC. And I long so much Bitcoin down here. You saw me do it. So many orders. I just kept buying 5,000. Even from 30K all the way down, I was long. But because the fear and greed index wasn't where I wanted it to be, I started longing heavily. I bought a whole Bitcoin at 19,000. So this was the area I believed to be grabbing up. All right. I'm going to show you something different too. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. I'm going to show you a logarithmic chart. I haven't showed a logarithmic chart in a while. All right. Damn it. I got to bring it to the screen, man. I have like, it can't have it anymore. I need someone to whip me. Like someone's going to have to whip me. I need a team. I can't ask my wife. She's too busy. I keep leaving BOOKMAP on now. Like, I need somebody to say, get it off. Like, every time. Like, I've done it like 30 times in the last 5 days because I started a new, I don't know what it is. I honestly don't know what it is. Like, if I bring it on screen, I won't do it like this. I just won't do it because I have to move it to see. So I'm going to have to start. I'm just going to bring it on screen. I thought it would be fun to do a BOOKMAP cam, but it's just not working with my brain. So I'm just going to be bringing it on screen from now on. I greatly apologize. Okay, so I'm going to show you something amazing right now for Bitcoin. BTC, USD. Thank you for the super chats. May God bless you. JRiz, XDC. I put that out this morning already in the trading group. Join the trading group to see XDC. We will win this BOOKMAP. No worries. We love you, Sam. I like it better when you bring it on screen. You need a shock collar. That you be careful saying stuff like that. That's inhumane. You know what I mean? You don't want to say stuff like that. All right. My wife gets a little over advantageous sometimes, you know? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's exactly what I'm saying. Easy, baby, easy. All right. So look, we're going to go to a logarithmic chart. I'm just going to show you something to blow your mind. All right. You got the stock to flow. You got the pi cycle super wide. Whenever the pi cycle is this far apart, you've bottomed. That's a bottom. That's a bottom. That's a bottom. All right. It is what it is. I mean, the pi cycle bottom. All right. These are the greatest places to load up on BTC. The greatest places. Like, doesn't get better than this, in my humble opinion. So, it's weird. We did lose the green zone, which we never had before. That's interesting. And we're kind of retesting the previous high here on the pi cycle top. See that? It's kind of funny. But to me, you get yourselves in a bit of a cup and handle here. Logarithmically, you're about, you know, and that brings you to about 86,000. No, 861,000. That'd be crazy, right? Honestly, though, Bitcoin's run up, it can't hit $1 million by 2024. I just don't. I mean, the chart says somewhere up in here, though, 500 grand. I mean, that's crazy. 200,000. Bitcoin logarithmic, man. And I use these pi cycle tops. I made a video when we were getting here that we were going to sell the top. Watch my video on that. Unbelievable. Basically called the top of that market there. I didn't sell the top. I'll be honest. I sold this top. I called this top right here. Got out of a lot of different coins. Found the bearish divergence in the weekly. And it really changed the way we looked at the market. So big boy ideas here. You want to zoom out. You don't want to get caught in the minutia of the little time frames. You want to always be kind of zooming out and seeing the bigger picture here for Bitcoin. All right. And I mean, yes, the weekly is high. Overbought on the stochastics, but let me show you an anomaly here. When the weekly was super high right here, we would continue to blast. So just because the weekly's up here doesn't mean we can't get a huge movement. All right. We could get a pullback. Anything is possible. We're going to take it one day at a time, one step at a time, and we're going to help you out. VRA and XDC. Those are two coins that I have in my trading group that are just like, I honestly like want to make people go to the trading group to see those setups. You guys gave me super chats, but are you in the trading group? Because if you're in the trading group, I already have those setups ready to go. I've gone over them in depth, and I really like them. XDC specifically, I believe I went over this morning. Interesting enough, right? So interesting. Bitcoin on the 2-hour in a little bit of a flag. But we'll leave our small time frames. This is for bigger time frames. Yeah, but technically, I mean, you're still technically kind of in a flag here, see? So there's a chance, baby, that we stay in this and we consolidate. So we'll watch. If we break this level here, I'll change my tune. 23.4 will be a big area, and then we'll probably drop to 21.13 and maybe test 20,500 area. So, but again, as long as we stay sideways, Bitcoin is bullish, right? As long as we stay above 22,400, as long as we hold these big weekly support and resistance areas, we're okay. I see a bearish divergence in the 4-hour time frame. Pretty strong. You get a swing down, a swing down. You get a swing up, the swing up. I see a bearish divergence on the daily too, slightly, right? So you got some bearish divvy, but you have this hidden bullish on the daily. Because that swings down, right? Let me show you what I mean. From here to here is a swing down. Like that swing low to that swing low is a downtrend. But that's an uptrend. That's hidden bullish divergence. I mean, it tells you that the trend will continue to the upside. So the hidden bullish tells me that it's likely we don't break below 20,000, 22.5. And it's likely we stay sideways and end up here at the next target at 27K, right? And I told you, once we get to 27K, if you look at that monthly VRVP and the resistance, there really is no resistance till we get all the way back up to this node here at 30,000. So it's likely we go to 30K, maybe a slight pullback to 22.4, 21. You know, maybe these guys want 20,005. Could you get it? You may, you know. I think they just took away that order though. Oh my God. Yeah, look at this. Things have changed. So look. Okay, 20,005 was fat, right? They've moved it up to 21,005. See how they've changed this order now? It's not here anymore. It slowly got moved up to 21.5. They probably watching me and they're like, you know what? We're probably not going to get there. What if they were watching me and they changed the movement? Nah, I'm just joking. But it'd be funny, right? So now 21,500. So you're looking right here. At the beginning of the high volume node, you break this node, you're going to gap down to this area. That's going to be a load up. So if this flag doesn't hold out, this rising wedge breaks to the downside, we could see some movement. So what do I see happening today for Bitcoin? After all the assessment, what is my predicciones? Well, let's take a look. That's a flag. That's oversold with aggressive movement. That looks like it's going to pump to me. I would long that if the 15-minute was also low. It is. I would long this right now, honestly. I love longing when the 15-minute and the 1 hour are low. I know the 4 hours not in our favor, but you got some cup and handle savvy, cup and heady to the upside. You got some of these cup and handle vibes for sure, right? Now, I hate to be always pushing the cup and handle, but when I see an aggressive stoke, that's a moon stoke, you know? And we're going to take a look at the dollar index, the S&P futures, and more to kind of get us going on, right? It helps the chat, right? So look, this is a beautiful cup and handle. I see a move for Bitcoin on the 1 hour. I really do. That's aggressive right there. Lack of bearish momentum in the MACD. Falling volume with falling price suggests that we can get a move here. So you know what? Let's trade this 1 hour. I like this 1 hour. Stop loss below this area. Again, you do whatever makes you happy. Stop loss right here. Low 15-minute, low 1 hour. I like this move to the upside here for Bitcoin. You know, if you can get the stop loss below this point of control, even better, but it's a little too deep. It's a little too deep, right? So this thing could blast to the upside. BOOKMAP, baby. BOOKMAP. They're like, we want to see it. We want to see it. You're going to see it. You're going to see it. Just take a deep breath. Like, you're going to see it. Just let it go. Just let the stream go the way it's going to go. Shout out to the 752 beautiful faces on the live. I love you all. Thank you so much for jumping on in. 292 people on the likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? This is not your regular YouTube channel. Let's go, baby! Let's go! I'm not afraid to put out my energy. I'm not afraid to be myself. I'm not afraid, baby. I am not afraid. I stopped living in fear a long time ago, and now I help you push through too, because I used to watch YouTubers and watch mentors and people that helped me gain confidence in myself to push me to the next level in life. So I know exactly what it is. That's what we're doing here. So I see a move for Bitcoin to the upside. 15-minute and the 1 hour both want to pump. That's a cup and handle. Bitcoin moving to about 24,870. There's about a 68% chance this is going to happen. All right. How does it not happen? The 15-minute could roll over on us, come all the way up and roll over, and we could not get above this resistance. We do have a resistance at 23,900. We got to break back above it to remain bullish, and we got to break this high here. Bitcoin has to make a high above 23,286 to keep the bulls alive. Low, high, higher, low. You got to put in a higher high to beat the trend. Bitcoin has to make a high above 24,286. What's a little bearish for us is the 4-hour time frame is a little overbought and curving. That could pin us and send us back to the bottom of this channel. From there, we'll reassess. But right now, let's let the 1 hour and the 15-minute play out. They're telling me that there's a high probability of a move to the upside. I have no idea what's going to happen. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. I don't, the charts are telling me. I don't think, I don't feel, I don't believe. I don't know what's going to happen to Bitcoin. I have no clue. I believe in the long term, Bitcoin will go up in time. 770 watchers on the 77 right there. Not the 777, but 77. Thank you so much for the love. Can I get the likes all the way? Look, 77 and 330 though. Look at that. That's crazy. For a while, it was 77 and 330. 770. The 77 in the threes, baby. Shout out to my 77ers. All right. So I see a move for Bitcoin coming. This could help the whole market today. This would be bullish. Let's take a look at the DXY. We want to make sure that that is basically dumping on us too. And this funky cup and handle that we found on the logarithmic view. It happened before. I mean, that's all Bitcoin does. Look, it did it before. I'm not saying it's going to do it again just because it did it before, but I mean, look, cup and handles to the upside. Doesn't hit the high though. That says 170,000. So it doesn't always go to the high. All right. But it should hit your red line at the peak cycle. That was strange. This was the top. Then we had this secondary cycle that elongated the move. Oh no, this was the top. Then we had this secondary cycle there. It's weird that this top didn't get to the red line though. Usually we get into the red high on that line. This is a logarithmic chart for Bitcoin. We call it the rainbow chart. Some people. All right. Let's move on into the DXY, everybody. The DXY. Every time I look at the screen, I'm like, is BOOKMAP there? I get post-traumatic stress from BOOKMAP. I don't. I love you, BOOKMAP. So let's break down the dollar index and what happened to it. All right. So we have this bear flag. Why do I have so many support and resistance lines? It's a little bit ridiculous. Okay. So let's reassess. We saw that head shoulder there. We took that away. Let's go to like the 4-hour time frame. So on this time frame, we found this falling wedge, right? I called the top of the dollar here based on bearish divergence in the 2-week chart. I bought a Bitcoin here at 19,000 because the dollar topped, and I figured if the dollar's topping, then Bitcoin's probably at the best price to buy, right? Also, my dollar had the highest purchasing power at the moment, so I wanted to use the dollar when it had the highest purchasing power. So that's what we did, right? What a move. Let's look back here on DXY. So then we went up, we went down, we went up, we went down. This bear flag has a measured move down to 99.59. This bear flag has a measured move down to 99.55. All right, now we're going to zoom in and we're going to show you something else, right? Was I making dots? Oh yeah, that's when I thought I was on a different, sorry. How many dots did I make? Got to delete those somehow. Yeah. Why did that one reappear? Get out of here. Get out of here. Anyway, I'll take care of that another time. I was like moving a line and I had the paint tool on the other day. I remember. Actually, the easiest way to go up here, just find the brush. It's probably all these little brushes here. And just delete them. There you go. few more brushes right there. And just delete them. Still not gone. All the brushes, get out of here. There's still a few. Right there, and right there. There's still one. It's gonna bug me out. Anyway, who cares? I gotta teach you guys with the sauce. So look, dollar had a massive dump to the downside, right? Then we saw this bear flag on the 1 minute. Because that's how we do, right? And we're like, can this break to the downside? We went sideways. Look at this gap. That's why I can't stand trading anything but crypto, because I don't like the gaps, right? I like the 24/7 price action for cryptocurrency. But so look, we got low. We hit this low. Something made it bounce back to the upside, right? It's interesting. So the dollar hit a support zone. Let's look back. Where was this support? Like, what made it bounce? I'm looking left to see if there's any support there. There really, okay, this line right there. So we came right to this support zone. I'll show you the bigger support zone in a second on like what the weekly chart. This is a heavy support zone here because look, resistance. We're kind of nailing it now. I want to make it clear for you. Let's look. So you can see here, like, this could be a bounce area because look, resistance, right on this line. We could be bouncing here, and that could make Bitcoin struggle a little bit. All right. So I just want to put that out there. I just like, I like to be cautious. We can't believe all one thing. We have to be bullish and bearish at the same time. We just got to be traders. We got to be open-minded to the fact of our own ignorance. 777s, baby. 777s. There it is again. Concurrent viewers on the 777s. May God bless each and every one of you. Let's get the likes up to 777. What are you waiting for, baby? What are you waiting for? You waiting for me to die? Because it could happen. You know what I mean? What if I die tomorrow and you couldn't hit the like button today? How would you feel? You'd be like, damn, man, I never hit the like button for that guy. And he died. And I only had a chance today, but I didn't do it. I waited till tomorrow, and tomorrow never came. You know? I know I'm being morbid, but I'm also being honest. So look, the dollar pumped back up. It's like, what the? Still don't get why I have so many, yeah. So here's the bear flag for the dollar. It broke back inside the bear flag. No good. But what I like here is now it's making a new resistance point. And you can almost, you know what's interesting? Let's do this. I see something now. Look at this. A bearish retest possibly. See that? Trend. Bearishly retesting the trend. I like it. That makes sense to me. There's the length of the pole. You're going to drop. Get rid of this. That's your other bear flag line. That little flag broke to the downside. So we want to see a bearish if this bearishly retests right now, Bitcoin's going to fly in that 1 hour, right? You see what I'm saying? And is that candle? Oh my God, it already did get rejected. Look at that. Clean rejection, bearish retest of this bottom trend line, in my humble opinion, dump. And look, you're overbought on the stochastics in the 1 hour time frame. This is a good sign. And it's my favorite day to trade, Thursday. Thursday's such a good day to trade. I love Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Best days to trade in the game. All right. And, even BOOKMAP is squeezing the shorts. The shorts should be getting squeezed. The 1 hour should push up. And everything should be high and dandy. Right? And so we're watching this flag here. Measured move again is 24,905 for Bitcoin. All right. But it's setting up pretty nicely right now for the dollar index to collapse, for Bitcoin to pump. That'll go at least to this next resistance zone. If it double bottoms here at about 185, we want to break 100. The dollar index breaks 100. I didn't do it. The dollar index breaks 100 or a wrap, right? So what I got to do is when I go to BOOKMAP, look at it, then I got to look down at my assessment and look over. I can't go from here to there. But look at the shorts getting absolutely squeezed. If you'd watching my channel, you would have seen that the dollar's about to drop. You wouldn't be opening up a short. But a lot of people are just like, well, Bitcoin's been pumping, so I'm going to short the market, right? I don't think there's a way to do this, and I can teach you. There's a way to do this correctly, and I can teach you, all right? I can teach you. Come every day, and you'll understand what goes on. It will take some time. Took me a few years to grasp it all from my mentor, but eventually it starts to kind of make sense, all right? And you won't make a move unless you have to. All right. Coin stock over 20%. Coinbase, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, now I've slapped on my moving averages. Rejected by the 200 SMA. Look at that. Bing. Another reason, like, that's another thing that just like you hit it on the way up for a move up, you hit it on the way down for a move down. And tightness in the moving averages, especially in a bear flag, expresses a move to the downside. I see the dollar dropping to the measured move of about 111. All right, so that's what I see happening for the dollar. Look, and these are all the high coins on my right. These are every single high token. High Penguin, high OBS, high MFers, high Azuki, high Renga, high OD, high Valhalla, high BAYC, high Luff, Heinzen 4, Heinzen 3, Heinzen MAYC, Heinzen MAYC, Heinzen YAC, yeah, Heinzen 33, high Sand 33, high Fidenza, high Punks, high Gazers, high Squiggle, high Doodle, high OD, high ODBS, high, did I forget one? High Me Bits, high Clone X, right? We got them all for you. These things have been out of control. Out of control. Like, this thing just keeps mooning for whatever reason. I saw this like it broke a parabola and then it mooned anyway. Look at that. It just mooned right back up. And everyone in my trading group has just been taking these for gains. 30%. Join a trading group. You're going to learn so much in a trading group. You're going to be around so many positive, beautiful people that know about the coins, know how to trade, know what exchange to be on. Man, everybody is here to help in my trading group. Such a beautiful group of people here every single day. Yeah. So jump on in as soon as you can. If you want to be positive, spread love, raise your frequency, and get yourself to a good spot. We teach focus, baby. Focus is so important. Did you check out free presale via Wiz? I'm not into Wiz, man. I appreciate it. I'd have to check it out on my own. I don't like to shill things that I have no idea about. I know you gave an $11 super chat. I'm not disrespecting you, but I'm respecting other people, because if I just let you shill on me, right? And Bitcoin just exploded, right? I mean, Bitcoin just exploded. This thing's about to moon, dude. Look at this short. Oh my God. We called it again. Look at this. Why are you shorting when Sammy Cup and Handle is showing you a Sammy Cup and Handy on the 1 hour time frame? If these people that are getting liquidated only came to my stream, look, I would have saved $130,000 worth of liquidations, $328,000 worth of liquidations. But they don't want to buy BOOKMAP. They don't want to come to the stream. They don't want to get educated. They want to fight the market maker. They want to use emotions, and they want to get wrecked. These people we see people get wrecked. These aren't just people losing trades. These are people getting liquidated, dude. Dude and duets. Like, these are people absolutely getting smashed. That's what's happening right now. We're not getting smashed. You're not watching me have to close my short trade, right, that I had open yesterday because I'm like, oh, I was shorting the market. Or you're not watching me short the market. Why? Because I trust my indicators. I do not trust my emotions. My emotions don't mean anything. They don't mean anything. They're going to be acting all over the board. I trust my emotions. Look at these liquidations. Boom. Link to BOOKMAP in the description below. And look, we're not getting stopped out and liquidated because we understand, and we actually have the skill. We have tools. BOOKMAP is showing us and corroborating our story here, showing us where the liquidity is getting sent. I mean, unbelievable. 23,890 for Bitcoin. A little bit of a bump, not a huge bump, but I mean, it's just getting started. 15-minute wants to rip. We just got to get above this little resistance here. And man, it could be time to party, baby. Get above this little node, and boom, we're going to get to this value area high, 24,925K. 25,000 laser eyes, baby. I've had it, and I'm going to go till we get it. I'm going to go till we get it. 25,000 laser eyes, man. And there we go. What a beautiful short squeeze on a Thursday afternoon. Shout out to everybody. Let's go, baby. 800 beautiful people on the live. 400 likes. When we get the likes up to the watches, 400 people playing games with the like button. I don't know why. Most energetic stream. If I didn't just make you smile, if I didn't make you jump, if I didn't make you laugh, if I didn't make you look at your screen and go, you know what? I like this. Hit that like button. Feel good about yourself. It feels good to give, baby. It feels good to give. You know? I got a Thai massage the other day. A clean one. All right. I don't want, very, very respectable. And I give a tip. You know, $120 massage, I leave 135, 140. It feels good to give, baby. Right? Someone threw us a $100 super chat yesterday. We threw $100 right back to a subscriber. It feels good to give, baby. All you got to do is hit the like button. You don't even have to give $100 away. I give $100 away. All you got to do is hit the like button. It's not that hard, everybody, to get good karma points in this life. And anytime you help someone that's helping other people, you're going to do such a good thing for the world. May God bless each and every one of you for being here. Thank you so much for jumping on in. I put a paper trade short at 23.91 just to see. Great streams as always. Oh, come on. We're not yelling. Get out of here, man. I don't like that. I don't like that. You're removed, man. I love you, and I know you're being positive, but come on, man. Don't tell me I'm yelling. You have to walk through it step by step and look at the screen, spot the hand with the thumbs up to click and smile. You're funny. Hit it, brother. Hit the like, bro. We're all watching a legend right here, right now. Shout out to Sean Aaron. May God bless you. We love you, Sam. I hit the like button. Can you give us the location of the Thai massage? No, because it's too close to my house, and I want you to know about it, and it's clean. It's not what you think, so don't even start that nonsense. It really isn't. I wouldn't bring it up. Like, it's for my back and my neck. It's a very, very, like, intense, like, she uses high pressure. It hurts. At work in 0 degrees, but I can hit that like. Thanks for the energy, man. Shout out to Patrick Leishman. God bless you, brother. Gains equal massages. Hey, I believe you, lifer. Don't worry. When we currently live, there's a lot of homeless here right now. And we do so much we can for them right now, but by the end of the next bull run, they all will be eating well. God bless you, Trevor TVA. My back, my neck. We know the rest of the lyrics. Oh, that's funny. I'm long in waves. My neck is killing me straight up. Dude, you gotta, I make sure I'm at a standing desk and I put my screens like, so I'm never like this at my screens. And sometimes my neck hurts. I move something. I have 2 screens higher. I move them to the higher screen so I look up at them too. All right. 7-minute looks like I haven't looked at the 7-minute since we started, but I'm almost positive the 7-minute is high on the stochastics. That's how well I know this game. It's almost there. We got to push up above this resistance. Everything depends on us getting to 24K in the next couple minutes, in my humble opinion. All right. Thank you, BOOKMAP, for everything you gave us. Thank you to the beautiful people at BOOKMAP. If you want BOOKMAP, link in the description below. Thank you. Shout out to the $20 super chats. $63 in chat revenue. Love you all. Can you review Chainlink or Near? Review it, like go over it, or just go over the chart? Review is kind of like a deep dive, you know? Let's go. I will be the reason my family has wealth for generations to come. Crypto Madden. Amen, baby. By any chance, can you look at Matic? Send in a super chat, please. We have so many and so other many things to cover on the stream every day. So you can see what I'm looking at and where I'm at. And again, if we can't get above this, this could slump. And just because my oscillators are telling me the probabilities to the upside does not mean it's going to do that. All I can do is trade the probability. As a trader, you trade the probability. There's nothing else. That's all you can do. All you can do is trade the probability. Nothing more, nothing less. All right? That's it. And over time, you should gain an edge if you have an edge on probability. All right? All right, so we've had some funky time here. Look, we've done a lot, right? We've done a lot. We V-shape recovered right back out of this pattern. That was a W that did, look, that W did break out. That W played out nicely, right? 1 minute chart. KuCoin. What, I did this on the Coinbase chart. It's funny. So now I'm going to be using the Coinbase chart for a while on USD. Doesn't really matter. They're all pretty much the same. Pretty close to the beans. 487 people, 800 watchers. Can I get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. Anybody like Render? We love Render. We nailed it for massive gains. Massive gains. Like, it just didn't stop. It's out of control, Render. You know, I'll show you Render. I called the bottom of Render. I don't know. I got, you know, you could say luck, but this, you know, luck is preparation meets consistency, right? Like, or, you know, opportunity interacts with consistency as luck. So look, I called Render here, put it out, figured we would get up to 97 cents. I mean, this thing just has been on an insane tear. It's now up 346% since I put it out. And I put it out back there on January 7th on Saturday. Insane. These are the type of gains that we make in the trading group. Unbelievable. Now, it's hard to hold that long throughout all the Bitcoin's ups and downs, but hey, You put in 500 bucks and let it run. I mean, that's a beautiful move to the upside, right? If you're looking at $2,000, almost 1,500 bucks. I mean, insane moves. So even small amounts of money make good money here. Make life-changing wealth. Imagine making 1,000, 2,000 bucks off 500 bucks in literally a month and a half. Render, baby, render. And we'll teach you. We'll show you. And we'll continuously, get you in the mood. So, yeah, I love render. It's been pumping hard. It's going to have to pull back at one point. I mean, this has been insane. But, yeah, render, baby, render. Thanks for bringing that up so we could talk about a gain. All right, I'm going to bring up VRA, even though I wanted to keep it in the trading group. I didn't want anyone else to see it. But this thing is about to blast. All right? It's weird. Did I delete my work? Because I usually don't. The only one. All right, make sure I'm in the right spot. So, I mean, you got this flag going for Veracity, and there's talks of it getting added to Binance. I already thought it was, but I guess it's not. But there's like there's something going on. And once it hits Binance, I do believe this thing will rip. It made it through the gap in the high volume node. Now it's just battling this high volume. It gets above this. It's going to go to the volume area high. Slap on your moving averages. You're getting very, very tight. 1 hour time frame. 1 hour wants to rip. Only thing is how the 4 hours a little high on a lot of charts, right? But that's okay. That's not the worst. We could dip a little bit. I've seen the 4 hour just kind of do one of these, just a little boom, and then we can just boom, Doesn't have to reset every time if you're that tight in the channel. So there's predicament and there's momentum indicators. I use them both, but every once in a while, the predicament or the indicator, right? So like right now, you're getting so tight in this channel. You know that if we're going to have a big move, that this is the area where you would load up on, right? If you break it and come down for a possible possible stop loss, it could happen and then miss out, right? But your 22 is just ready to rock. And you kind of have a swing up here. That's definitely your swing up. You would take this same here. That's a hidden bullish divergence. I mean, that tells you that the trend will continue to the upside. I really like what I'm seeing here for Veracity. Moving average a little far apart, but we're expressing a move to the upside. I like the stochastics. We just got to kind of wait out this 4 hour, see if the 4 hour flips. The 1 hour tells me it's ready to rock. There's a chance that a lot of these coins move no matter what, right? I normally do like to wait for the 1 hour to reset, personally. But there are times where the trade just looks so aggressive due to the technical analysis that I enter the trade. This one looks pretty nice to me. The safest play is to wait for it to pump, retest one of these lines, get above the high volume node, and then take that retest to the upside. Like, that would be the safest way to trade this. But VRA is definitely on the radar. I thought BOOKMAP was up right now, and I almost had a conniption. I was like, oh, no. It also sad for me because I do show a lot of work, and I don't want that going to zero, right? VRA USDT. It's in bullish consolidation. And we got VAI. We got a bunch of different things that are doing damage right now. In a bullish consolidation. Okay. Did I just see a $100 super chat? You people are unbelievable. Unbelievable. How many years are we doing this? How many more people know me too? Every day another person knows me and sends the love my way, baby. Shout out to you. That's why disconnecting yourself from me, worst thing you would ever do, man. I know so many people around the world. Like, I got friends around the entire world. Like, you know what I mean? Connections in every state of the United States. I can fly to any city and get hooked up. I mean, why would you not want to be one of the lifers? Man, my connections are your connections. My life is your life. Together, we could change the world. No reason why you would want to drop out from the lifers, hurt one of the lifers, deceive one of the lifers, or do anything to get you out of the lifer zone. Abdullah, man, what did he say too? Let's take a look here. Man, I just love the love. Hey, lifer, I saw you give someone $100 yesterday, so I'm here to give you $100 as well. Take care, man. Abdullah, man. See what happens, everybody? You just can't. You give it away, it just keeps coming back to you. Pretty insane. You give it away, it just keeps coming back. All right. May Allah bless you, Abdullah. See? May Allah bless you, man. Blocktopia was pumping last night. It was on the radar. Oh my God, it mooned, huh? It mooned. Funny, I was looking at it last night, see? Nice 39% gains out of BLOK. And honestly, BLOK follows Gala, all these other coins, right? Gem pick banger, man. Once it got above the zone, it was gone. I almost was just going to throw money in it last night and just let it run. Would have worked out. Unbound, please. UNB, which I used to think was Umbrella. You rock, lifer. Shout out to Justin Doge in the house, man. Now you rock, brother. You rock, my man. Every single one of you here on this live stream, you're amazing people. May God bless each and every one of you. Blocktopia just booming to the upside. Unbelievable. Likes to follow, Gala and all that other stuff. This coin's got a bigger market cap, but it can rally, baby. It can rally. It can rally. We traded BLOK so many different times. BLOK out of control. I was looking at BLOK down here in the bowl, see? See, I try to get in early bird. Blocktopia. You're going to know about every single hot coin in the game if you join my trading group. You're going to know the deep dives behind coins. You're going to know news, what's trending on Twitter. You're going to have access to token metrics. Today is my weekly screen share. Tonight at 6:15, we're going to go all the way till 8:15 and do my weekly screen share together. It's going to be awesome. You got to give it away to keep it. $99, baby. So many bangers around, man. Super chats, VRA, XDC, Link, and Near. Chart in the Marky Mark verse. Unbound in CELR. Wow. Phantom still kicking. Algo wants to break that 0.247 resistance. Unreal. Screen share, be there or be square. We had a lot of gains out of the screen share recently, too. What I've been doing recently is not posting a few of the things in the screen share and just keeping them to whoever came into the screen share, which I know is kind of, but it's enticing people to come into the screen share because there's so much to learn there. So if you've noticed, like GMX, I did not post GMX to the trading group. You would only have found out about GMX in the screen share. All right. Like if you go to the gain section here and you check it out and you look at what happened to GMX, weekly screen share. If you search the post, you would not have found it, but we went over it on the weekly screen share in depth. All right. Other ones too. Whenever you see the blue line, I don't do it a lot. I just do it here and there. But whenever you see the little blue at the upper left corner, look, it's 1 out of like 50 because I don't like to have, I like to give the whole group everything. But no, was that one? Where's another one? There's a few, whatever. Too many gains to find the gain, but it's in there somewhere. I know it's there. I probably missed it already. Dude, these gains are insane. Since January 29th, today's February 2nd. Like, come on now. Like, look at that. 10 for 97. And it's not just me. It's me and my elite. It's the team that I devised and put together, people that I handpicked from the internet that I believe have the potential to be great. And they put in the extra effort so they get to hang out with me even more. So the more effort you put in, the closer you'll get to me, the more mentorship you'll get. I mean, it just, right? Wanted to share this huge bullish div on the 6 minute. We could also see bullish trend over. Interesting. Shout out to all the new people in the trading group. We had an influx of people here with the Bitcoin pump. May God bless all you beautiful new people coming on in. Thank you so much for being here. You're in the right place at the right time. I mean, you didn't jump into the top of the bull run. This is a pretty sweet move that you're going through here. Look at BOOKMAP. Just getting liquidated on our way to 24,000 as suggested. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Funny. BOOKMAP, baby. BOOKMAP. All right. Yeah, Blocktopia, one of the bigger gainers on the day. Gem pick banger to the upside. Look at that thing. Boom. Once it broke that line, it was gone, baby, gone. Now it came back down. People are starting to sell off. So always take some profitos. Always take some profitos. BLOK, baby, BLOK. Bolt was on my radar. Bolt Inu. Remember someone putting that out on my trading group for a gainer? Bolt. All right, let's take a look at, and that reminds me of Volt Inu as well. Are all your peeps. Love the energy and the wisdom. Shout out to Crypto Trends. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Man, you people are great. Shout out to CNC Ireland, David Kendall, and all the awesome crew here. Tori for the 277. You got to give it away to keep it, baby, any single time, every single time. Oh, let's look at XYO. You brought that up. Let's take a look at the super chats, though. Where are the super chats, everybody? I can't see them. Sam is the man, the legend, TA analyst. God bless you, brother. Shout out to PS5. God bless you, man. God bless you. Hey, Lifer, I saw you give someone $100. Thank you. God bless you, brother. Thank you. Super chats, VRA, XDC, and Link, and Near. All right. So we did VRA already. XDC on the radar. Someone said, I want a silver spoon. Yeah, so I was talking about XDC last night. I went over it in this tight channel. Break up, retest that point of control. This thing can blast. So kind of what I'm seeing. I want to see it get above this point of control at 03084. Retest it or retest some line here of support and resistance, even this line here at 3339. And that would be a nice come up for about 20 to 30% gains to the upside. Boosted frequency. You're a blessing in my life, Sam. I have learned so much by being in your 99 and taking your course. Thank you. I hope during the bull market in 2024, we can all meet up. We will, baby. We will. We will. We're going to have meetups in many different cities around the world. I'm super excited for it. You should be excited for it. I can't wait. And again, I'm going to show you something in a second that's going to blow your mind. All right? So stay tuned towards the end of the stream. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. Let's take a look at Link. Chainlink, baby. Chainlink. So Chainlink was in that nice tight. Look, Chainlink's in this falling wedge channel. In my mind, these could bowl out a little longer, but they could start to bowl here and kind of just grind on out. Measured move would take Chainlink to about 1465. A nice double up for Chainlink. Chainlink will take longer to double up than any of these low cap gems because it's a huge coin with a large market cap. Just understand the market cap has a lot to do with how fast your coin can move. Because the bigger the market cap, the way more money you're going to need to make it move. Like Bitcoin needs way more money to move than these altcoins, right? So you kind of have this, we don't need that. You kind of have this strange rising wedge, do you not, right here? You could say you broke out of it, broke back in. Pretty ugly pattern, right? It's not like one of my favorite patterns. Shoulder, head, possible right shoulder there. And the 4-hour like Bitcoin's oversold at the top trend, so it's like, so it's kind of like all eyes on what we're seeing here for BTC. Now, what's good is you went above this previous resistance. Resistance, bounce, and you're holding above it. So if this can stay above this in a flag, then you could get bullish. It's all about support and resistance. You're above a point of control too, and you have this pole that you just beamed up from. That could push Chainlink all the way to 787. I hold Chainlink long term. I think it's a great idea. All right, you do whatever makes you happy though. I hold Chainlink long term. We say we're in this pattern and we're barely retesting it. There's a couple things to look at when it comes to this move. Let's look at our bigger time frame. I just want to see if we're about to get a golden cross here. Not about, but it's getting close. 22-hour just had a golden cross. So I showed you the smaller time frame, but the 22 hours bullish. And like I showed you before too, like we could be in this flag here. See that? And now once we consolidate a little more, we'll break on out, you know? So there's some mixed signals here. I want to see us stay above this point of control at 683, stay consolidated, and this 20, you know, you're about to get a golden cross or you had one, lack of bearish momentum in the MACD, and the RSI is pointing to the upside. I mean, the whole market wants to rip, right? We just got to get above certain resistance levels. That will put you at 939 for Chainlink, all right? I know it's a little messy, but look, if you pull this away, it's this flag here. This flag does have a measured move of the length of the pole, and you can keep it simple and just trade that flag. I'm just projecting the idea that we may go sideways here above the point of control and make some type of bull pennant, bull flag, bull rectangle that can consolidate and then make our move further to the upside. The golden cross is strong. You got to get above and stay above that point of control, which you are right now. It's a good sign. You stay above the point of control, which is 722. You're likely to continue to the value area high, which would take you all the way to 934 on Chainlink. All right. Let's take a look at NEAR. USDT on NEAR. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here and getting that knowledge, getting that, you know, that just extra sauce, baby. So NEAR, we talked about NEAR breaking out. It did. It made a nice 25% gain. All right. So let's take a look at NEAR now. NEAR just had a golden cross, bouncing off the 50. Really good sign. You could say NEAR is now in this cup and handle, and it's still a savvy cup and handy for NEAR. Why do I teach you cup and handles? Because it's hard to buy bottoms or low bottoms and make huge 10Xs, 5Xs. But by understanding shapes and letting the shape be our guide, and then by doing that over and over again, we get comfortable. So once you get comfortable with the cup and handle, you can buy things that emotionally, if you didn't have the cup and handle, you might just be like, oh, that's so low. Like, look at this. Without the cup and handle, me personally, I'm looking at like a big time frame, and I'm looking at like this. If my mouse can come back to me, I lost my mouse for some reason. That's been happening. But you'd be like, whoa, that thing's all at the bottom. I can't buy that. You know, if you just looked at price action, you'd be like, whoa, like, but you zoom in now and you get to brass tacks, right? And you're like, well, I love trading cup and handles. They play out a lot. And now you got yourself a cup and handle to play on. And it changes the kind of way you look at it. And it changes the way your mind processes the information, because the cup and handle ends up being a good thing. You know, it's like Pavlov's dog. When I see a cup and handle, I know there's gain. Like in my life, every time I posted a cup and handle, I'd say it feels like 80 to 90% of the time it plays out. It's the most dependable pattern in the world. Like, I only like to trade dependable things. I like things that are the most dependable. Hidden bullish, cup and handles, golden crosses on the 22. Like, these things are, you know, moves above the point of control. Like, these things have solid back testing ideas here. Now, the 4 hour is very high. This is what kind of got everybody worried. And we could still get it done here. It's not 100%, you know? We're battling 23,800. We're unable to get above 23,008 for whatever reason. We're struggling at 23,800. You got to get out of logarithmic. It's funny. And get to my SP Vision. And get back to the 1 hour. Hit auto. So look, we're getting a resistance. It's the 7 minute. See? 7 minute is getting extended, not being able to get above the zone. We're double topping here. So signs of life, but we're struggling a little bit in the minutia. All right. That's weird. That should be like that. That would take us a little higher. I'm very, very strict about and detailed about my measured moves. Whatever the chart says, I'm taking it. That's the algorithmic measurement that the bots will take. So 7 minute, not a big deal, but we just got to wait for the minutia. 7 minute come back down, right? Then the 50 minute eventually we get overbought. And you don't want that. You want that to be part of the move. So I see sideways behavior here for Bitcoin and a resistance at 23,888, 23,800, having trouble getting above the 88 level. And as I say 88, not a big deal, but we have 788 concurrent viewers. God bless each and every one of you for being here. And the 12 people that dipped off, I don't know where you went. I'm just joking. Maybe they had to go change a diaper. You never know what they had to do. They might have to go to work. Maybe somebody rang the doorbell. We don't know. What's up with people ringing the doorbell, man? I lived in New York City. Like, in New York City, you don't, like, you know, everyone is like, you know, everyone's pretty weary. So I move here and people come to my house and ring the doorbell. And I'm like, you know the best way to get rid of someone? Like, it's a big dude. He's ringing the doorbell. Just come out in a towel and be like, and he's going to be like, I did it yesterday. Dude was definitely like, you know, like he was just like, I don't want to see a man in a towel. Dude, like, ran off my property. But, like, you know, one day I was doing a live stream and dude's ringing the doorbell. I ran outside. I was like, dude, I'm doing a TV show in here. I'm like, what are you doing? It's just funny, man. Like, people ring the doorbell. I'm not used to it at all, right? Man, shout out to Abdullah, man. May God bless you and yours, man. Unbelievable. Super chats, Unbounded and CELR. Stop it, LOL. These days that could go wrong. These days that could go the wrong way, friend. Only lifers, I'm still here. BitBoy in the Lifer studio tomorrow. Shout out to BitBoy Crypto. Really? How do you know that? He said that? How do you know that? Wait. How do you... Well, wait, BitBoy in the Lifer... Wait, AK, how do you know that? He's going to come to my house? Yo, I told him he could if he needed to. I told him he could stream from the home studio, man. He's going to just... That's crazy. Dude, he said it on stream yesterday, man. Dude, that's so amazing, man. I told him when he comes to Boston that he could stream from the studio and that I'd take him to lunch or something, you know what I mean? And he said, yeah. But he didn't say, like, I have to check my Twitter now. Yeah. No, I can't wait. Yo, he's definitely coming to the crib, man. That's so funny, yo. Oh, man. Yeah, dude. I told him he could, so he probably got the idea. And he's like, hey, man, dude, when you got a good mic and you got a good camera, you might as well come stream. Babe, we got to call a cleaning crew. Oh, my God. Yeah. No, but I mean, I was dead serious because when I went to Las Vegas, I needed a place to stream, man. And us crypto lifers unite, man. You need a place to stream. We got a place for you to stream. You just let us know, man. We're here for you, man. Dude, that's so cool. You guys are the best, man. Shout out to Bed, man. Shout out to the whole Bit Squad. That's so awesome. That's so cool, man. You better stock your fridge. You're funny. You guys are funny, man. Shout out to the Bit Squad. Anyone out there in the Bit Squad, God bless you all. Shout out to Kellum for coming on the live stream yesterday. That was really cool of him to do. Unbelievable. We are going down soon, boys. Nobody knows what's going to happen. He's going to want to try a lobster roll. Okay. Yeah. He's going to do like the New England thing, you know? I got to go buy a Burberry shirt now. Bit Squad and the Hizzy. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate you all for being here. And shout out to the community's merchant. No, like, honestly, Bitcoin has a strong support right here. 23,339. And actually, it's got a little support where it's at right here. You see this? At about 23,748. So, I mean, there's a chance, baby. We could still get some bacon on the beach here. You know what? I don't normally address this comment, but I'm going to address it. Bitcoin said blah, blah, blah. I also all respect, blah, 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 right? Why do you, like, you know what's funny? I'm just going to talk about something that's been on my mind for a while. I'm going on a rant. I'm going on a rant alert. I am. So check this out. Everybody lives their life. Here's a person, all right? This is you. You live your life. You go through work, you go through play, and it's January 1st, right? And you go all the way to December 31st of the next year. And then 1 year goes by. You don't make one mistake this whole year. You don't say one thing that you regret. You don't say one rude thing to somebody that you thought you could have been better. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you were an angel all year. I don't know. But there wasn't one thing you would have changed. There wasn't one thing that you thought that, like. So now watch a YouTuber. Every single day we go live. So every day here, 2 hours of ourselves in front of the public, judging me. And I could say one thing that someone could judge me for. Or I could do one wrong thing, and then you could take all these days that I showed up, but just be like, you know what, I'm going to pick this one, and I'm going to judge him for this day. Because he didn't do all these other days, and he didn't say all these nice things. He didn't give away money to the poor. He didn't give super chats. He didn't talk about love. He didn't talk about positivity. No. One day he said one thing, he's out. So, like, come on, man, give the guy a break, dude. You know what I mean? Like, who are you to judge? That's how I look at it. Thou shalt not judge, right? Number one commandment, honestly. So, like, the second you judge someone else, you're judging yourself. Like, take a deep breath, man. You know? Like, let people be people, bro. I bet every person has said that they were going to at someone in the lies, joking in anger. I'll never happen, my brother. The doorbell going to ring, and you're going to answer it in your towel, and it's going to be BitBoy. You guys are funny, man. See how the jokes kind of come full circle? You got to love it. So let's take a look at the short. So people think there could be a short action. I don't know. We're preaching. Look at that little push-up. Be careful of the short squeezes, everybody. Be careful of the short squeezes as we approach 23,900. All right. Near protocol in a beautiful cup and handle. We just got to wait for this 4 hour to reset. But Near looks like it's about to blast. And Near gets busy, baby. When Near pumps hard. All right. Concurrent viewers, 777s. There it is again. We get it every day. Thank you for our 777 from the universe. Appreciate it. God bless. Boom, boom, boom. God bless everybody here on the stream. I just want to make that clear. God bless your life. God bless your family. God bless your kids, your best friends, your mothers, your fathers, everyone in your life, your cousins, your aunties, you know, your favorite person in your family, whoever it is, you know, maybe it's your neighbor, maybe you have a good friend. God bless every single one of you. God bless you all. You know, may you live the best life humanly possible. May you stay focused and happy, and may all your endeavors go well. All right. And thank you to every single person that supports me. I greatly appreciate it. It means the world to me that you come to this stream every single day. It means the world to me. Honestly, it's my dream come true, and you guys help me live a dream. So how could I ever repay you? I don't know how I could, honestly. All I can say is I'm grateful and show with my attitude that I really, really care. And there's nothing else I can do. Need a trading platform, Lifers Alt Tradie referral link. If you want to trade with Alt Tradie, all right, which I'm going to start opening up more trades and getting down. Just want to make sure all, you know, I have used it for about a month. Once I'm like comfortable for a whole month, I have a good P&L, I'm going to start upping the ante for Alt Tradie. All right. Glory to God. Amen, man. Interesting. What's this art, bro? It's too ugly. You don't like my art? You don't like my art here? This is my art. And we put out ORAI last night or yesterday in the morning. I bought an ORAI at 856. I saw one of my elites also added to it. ORAI continuing to blast. It's an AI coin. It had hidden bullish divergence. It was in a consolidation, likely getting a bit of a move up 27% for ORAI. Broke above that point of control, high volume node there, and continued to the upside. Low stochastics, even at a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder there, blasting. Look, shoulder, head, right shoulder, you're gone. Inverted head and shoulder to the upside on ORAI. I didn't even see that. I was just playing the consolidation and the hidden bullish, right? And look, it's a cup and handle. ORAI for the move, and this thing could extend. It gets above this. It's got a gap here. I don't see why it can't go all the way to 727 on the move. ORAI. Yeah, ORAI. I say ORAI. LDO. I kept talking about LDO because LDO helps you stake Ethereum. All right. We had it in this thing. It could bounce to the upside, bounce back down. We want to break above this resistance point here, though, right? Resistance for Lita, 248. It gets above there. I can see it rise up to 295, and then it may take another pullback from there. It is overbought on the 4-hour time frame, like the whole market. See, the whole market's overbought on the 4-hour. Yahweh is the truth. I am who I am. God conscious. We are you. I am you. Universe by uni. God bless you. High def, man. I love that. It means the whole world to us for your commitment to us on a daily basis with truth. Honesty, the best TA, and the lifer motivation, real deal. Shout out to Trevor TVA. May God bless you, man. Lifer, you're the man. You gave me the tools to be my own boss. My neighbors probably think I'm lazy now, though. You're funny. Crypto Granddad. If you're not in the Discord group, email cryptolifers@gmail, and you can join the group to get access. Or hit the link below the video just to get quick access. Or go to cryptolifer.com. All right? We don't do a good job promoting the beautiful website we created. Everything's moving in succession. But CryptoLifer.com, check it out today. Sign up, join today, look at the different memberships. One thing I do want to say you join the $270 a month. 3 months later, you will be charged $270 again. Some people see the $270 and they flip out. And they know, like, what is this? You know what I mean? So make sure that you understand that 3 months later, you will be recharged. These are all reoccurring subscriptions. You can join right now and then cancel immediately. So if you join today and then cancel immediately, it won't recharge you the 3 months, and you'll still have access for 3 months. You get it? So just make sure you know that. A few people have tried to do that and done, do the whole, like, it's not real, and it is real, and it's on you, and then I have to go through a whole arbitrage thing help me help you, and try not to waste my team's time with that nonsense, if we can. 15-minute kind of rolling over now. And you can see we couldn't get above 23,008. That's going to be a major resistance for Bitcoin. For whatever reason, we can't get above the 23,800 level. All right. Let's take a look at SHIB. I felt like SHIB was going to be one of the next ones to move. And there it moons. And I had SHIB for you too as well in the trading group. Shout out to anyone that got into SHIB for a blast to the upside. So we hit ORAI. We hit SHIB. 7.7%, not too shabby, not a huge move. It's got a big market cap. Takes a lot to move SHIB, but I mean, that's a nice move for SHIB to the upside, off the point of control to the upside. Tight consolidation with tight moving averages. I teach this every single Tuesday from 3 to 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. Jump on into class from 3 to 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. I'll go over basically all the indicators that I use, how I'm using them. Then I'll give you some homework, and then literally you just kind of keep doing these things, posting charts and looking at it, putting in the work, and eventually, over time, your subconscious mind is going to understand what I teach you, and the more you watch what I'm doing, the more you take this in, you're going to be able to get to the next level, all right? I appreciate you, Lifer. I still haven't used it yet. Shout out to Crypto Diano. May God bless you. Time for the news. It is time for the news. Shout out to everybody here, and it's time for the news. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you for saying that. Let's jump on into the quick news so you don't have to jump on out of the stream to get it. Let's jump on in to the news. Let me get it loaded, ready to go. I got to mute this mic. I would like a all right, sorry about that. EU regulatory burden for crypto smart contracts in draft legislation. All right. What they're going to do is lawmakers in the European Parliament have amended their proposal on digital data, easing some of the onerous requirements for smart contracts. The text will need to be adopted by the industry committee on February 9th. This is really good. You know, there was a bit of a burden there, regulatory. There's probably like a tech idea that was getting held back by an old school law. And they saw that and realized that it wasn't going to really help business. This is a good sign. Anytime we see any of these little, changes, tweaks, it's good. It means we're going to be able to make it to the next movement. So I like what I'm seeing there. It's a good sign. That's a good sign. All right. Other thing, let's take a look at the next thing here. New Cardano-based stablecoin DJET quickly attracts over 227 million ADA in reserves. So newly decentralized stablecoin based on smart contract platform is quickly gathering millions of ADA in its reserves. According to data from DJED, right? DJED, the new stablecoin has seen a parabolic rise in its reserve assets, leaving it over-collateralized as intended. The data shows DJED has a 591% reserve ratio with just over 27 million ADA tokens backing it at the time of writing it. Its website also gives insights on the stablecoin's mechanism, how it aims to remain stable due to over-collateralization. Is an over-collateralized stablecoin that uses exogenous collateral to ensure stability. The protocol is backed by 400 to 800% over-collateralization is guaranteed by its reserve coin, Shen. The stability of DJED is based on over-collateralization, which eliminates the need for trust in a governance protocol, as seen in algorithmic stablecoins. Yeah, so they ban algorithmic stablecoins, but this one isn't. This one will be over-collateralized, and it's going to show why, Charles Hoskinson's ADA and the whole ADA Army ADA team is really going to, I believe, come through in the next 4 to 5 years. The NIL Foundation says its new software is rocket fuel for zero-knowledge developers. The firm has raised $22 million to build a suite of zero-knowledge developer tools. The NIL Foundation, the playfully named blockchain infrastructure startup, introduced a toolkit Thursday that it said will radically decrease the time it will take for developers to build platforms and to use zero-knowledge cryptography. The new program from NIL called ZK, LLVW with the ZK roll-up there, right, is intended to act as a compiler for developers, building zero-knowledge circuits, fancy algorithms that enable someone to guarantee something is true without walking through the steps to prove it. ZK technology has been around since the 1980s, but its applicability to crypto, which ranges from transactions, privacy, to blockchain scaling, has fueled its kind of ZK renaissance in recent years. Breakthroughs in ZK research has driven hundreds of millions of funding in startups. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And let's bring that music on back. And but that's cool. Let's get back in to see what's happening with BTC. Kind of a quiet day in the market. Not as, we woke up to the morning with some gains. Bitcoin kind of going sideways. Remember, as we get into Thursday afternoon, the liquidity starts to dry up. And we get into Friday, and it's low volume Friday, right? And then we get into the weekends, and we want to look for alts to play, right? Now, alt's going to fly, Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. What is Bitcoin dominance? It shows how much money is in Bitcoin, all right? Now, Bitcoin dominance looked pretty nice on this 4-hour time frame, right? It stayed sideways. We got this initial big pump. We got this pump. But look, we started to lose this flag. Now, the 4 hours oversold now, so it's kind of like, you know, are we in something like this? Are we in something like this? White? Is this what it is? So look, I mean, you have a beautiful flag here that could pump you back up. But what you want to see for altcoins, honestly, if this drops, altcoins fly, baby. So you want to look at it on the 22, the daily. Interesting. It still says that a big Bitcoin rip is coming. So I would watch the altcoins, man. The BTC pairs specifically. When Bitcoin rips, everybody sells almost everything to get into it. And when it rips hard, like when it goes back to 30K, people are going to freak out. You still have a lot of people thinking they're in a disbelief rally, which we could be in. I get it. There's a chance. There's a chance. But if Bitcoin dominance, you know, decides, you know, that's a shoulder kind of 4 hour wants to fly. I mean, dominance does pump. When you dump, the whole market dumps. So there's two ways it dumps and pumps. I just want to make that clear. All right. Unbound and CELR and FLUX. We'll take a look at those two as well. I love Atom, baby. Atom's one of my long-term holds for sure. All credit is due to God. We'd not be here or be who we are without him. All praise and honor and glory is to God and to God alone. Any reason I enjoy listening to Lifer whenever possible. Hey, man, God made this happen. I give everything to God. All praise go to God, man. This channel is to God. Anything I've ever made for God. Amen. Thank you. First BOOKMAP now, no sound. Gotta love the live production. Wish I could read lips. You're funny, man. Super chat, last call. The like button works. Smash it, peeps. It does, though. It does. So, here's the deal. Bitcoin dominance drops a little bit. Kind of an Adam and Eve double top it away. But if we could get that drop, it would be good for the altcoins. But it just, you know, it got momentum on the 1 hour. Looks like the 4 hour says you're about to move. And the 22 in the daily says Bitcoin dominance is about to blast. So then we want to look at Tether dominance. And if we see them about to dump on the daily, that's going to be a really good sign that Bitcoin may continue its tear. Also, the dollar index dropping. So look at this on the daily. This is about to tank. People have just, this was an ascending triangle that dumped. They dumped at 50-50, right? Dumped. Because technically an ascending triangle has a rising wedge in it. You see? Wow. This is really, I mean, that makes me want to buy a whole Bitcoin right now. The second we get this like offset, I mean, look at that. I mean, if Tether dominance is going to move, like the last time Bitcoin pumped, Tether dominance dropped. Now we're going to sit, oh, I'm going to change this. Look at this. Look at this. This gets me excited. And this is what I wanted you to stay for. I wanted to show you this idea. The juxtaposition of the Tether dominance and Bitcoin dominance. You can learn so much doing this. Remember, I could die tomorrow and not be here to give you my gems, so I got to do what I got to do today. If I'm true to God, I got to be able to give my knowledge away today. If I'm true to God. And if I'm true to God, God will take care of me. So by the simple fact of giving away your knowledge, you're telling God that you're not afraid. And when you're not afraid, God's going to produce the ability for you to gain more knowledge that you can then produce over and over again. So it's the commitment to the unknown with the faith through God, and that's kind of how this all works for me personally. Bear flag, break to the downside here, 493. So I see the U.S. Tether dominance tanking on the daily time frame and the 22 below a point of control, starting its careen down. This is likely to happen, and the rising wedge breaks to the downside. I mean, this is insane. So U.S. Tether dominance dropping, Bitcoin mooning. That shows there's going to be a possibly huge move for Bitcoin. Nothing's guaranteed, but it shows a huge move. Shout out to Love Learning in the house. Love Learning. Let's get a huge, huge rep for Love Learning. We love you, Love Learning. Thank you so much for everything. God bless you. Good week, friend. You can see it on the DOD USD chart. Do you think the decentralized exchange is the future? Congratulations on your work. Shout out to Alpha Network, man. God bless you, man. SPY overbought, dollar raising, pullback coming. My thoughts. No. I don't know. I just not what the charts convey at the moment, but anything is possible. Anything is possible. I'm open-minded to any single thing. Did I close the chat? I feel like I closed the chat accidentally. I don't know why. Let's take a look. DODO. I mean, you got DODO, you got DYXY, you got GMX, you got some decentralized coins coming out, exchanges coming out. So DODO moving. I mean, look at the daily. Like the 22 probably just had a golden cross. It did. See that? How did I know that? Because I knew it. I mean, that's about to go parabolic with the breakout to the value area high. I would do the flag on like the 7 or a smaller time frame, but that looks like it's going to continue to the upside. 19% gains possibly coming out of DODO. So interesting. DODO. And kind of look, it had the Adam. I always talk about it, but and it can be slanted, and then you've heard it, but the Adam and Eve. I'm noticing that they can be slanted now. And there's your Adam and Eve double bottom. And honestly, these just usually careen all the way up. And I wouldn't be surprised if we get to the volume area high, and then there's not much resistance for DODO. You could see this thing moon if it starts getting some attention. So yeah, I see a 19% gain coming out of it. I would look for a flag on a smaller time frame, but it still has momentum on the 22. Lack of bearish momentum on the MACD, suggesting that this could continue to the upside above the point of control and ripping. Not bad at all. Bit of an Adam and Eve double bottom for DODO. It's at a resistance point right here, but it's technically kind of attempting to break out of it. 1 hour's ready to rock. 4 hours extended like the rest of the market. Let's see what the 1 hour can do. Let's give the 1 hour its due diligence. All right. And we're going to jump into Bitcoin, and then I'm going to take my wife to lunch. Because she deserves it. She's been working hard this week. And she likes the special pita bread over there. So look, right now, and I'll reconvene and change this. I'm going to get rid of this projection for now because it's in my mind, but it may confuse people. But I get what's happening there. But I'll recreate that when I need. My mind has it. I got a picture of it in my brain. Lack of bearish momentum on the MACD. Right off the bat tells me that there could be a big move coming. Stochastic's pushing up. And we're still inside this flag. So honestly, like unless this flag breaks and we start to dump down to this yellow line, I'm still bullish. The flag breaks, we dump down to the yellow line and the flag is invalidated, then fine. But so far, I'm still bullish, and that's an aggressive point up. It's really, for all my life, my trading style is telling me a move is coming for Bitcoin. Golden cross there, the tight moving averages, You had that bullish divergence right here. That was your low, your higher low. You're in an uptrend. I like what I'm seeing. Bitcoin does have to make a high higher than this high, 24,260 to remain bullish. So you got to get a daily or 4 hour candle to close above 24,260. Otherwise, we're going to double top here, make an M pattern, and possibly dump to the downside. Back to this point of control, and we'll go from there. So I'm still bullish on this flag, and I'm still bullish on the 1 hour time frame. And I will be until something changes. All right? So that's my update for Bitcoin. Sammy Cup and Handy on the 1 hour. Watching it closely. You even have a bit of you have a kind of a slight support zone here because there, a bounce there and a bounce there. You've been holding these levels at 23,006. So shout out to the $190 in chat revenue. You people are unbelievable. Like that's just nuts. You people are the best. Like the best, She deserves it every day, even if she hasn't been working hard. No need to justify rewarding a wife for being a wife. May God bless you, man. Good man. Let's take a look at Unbound and CELR and FLUX, and then we're going to jump out of here for the day. Somehow it always ends up being those 2 hours. I try to get out early. My wife always reminds me to attempt to get out early. So Unbound. Here you want to pull a fib. You want to see a pullback. Your pullback to the golden pocket. Many, many times the golden pocket creates a massive move to the upside. This tells me that the 4 hour is oversold, unlike the rest of the coins. I like what I'm seeing for Unbound. This looks likely to make a move here. I would keep this on the radar for sure. Golden pocket. And lately I've been trying to identify, I've been identifying the golden pocket for you. with like a green zone and a label. All right. It's between the 0.65 and the 0.618. All right. I got a Fibonacci video. Check it out. Learn your fibs. Get down today. All right. Really understand your Fibonacci's. All right. 60% gains coming from the golden pocket. I like what I'm seeing here for Unbound. Highly likely this will play out based on the institutional retracement of the 0.618. All right. You want to understand these concepts. So it's a golden pocket retracement, oversold on the 1 hour and the 4 hour time frame. Unbound, golden pocket retracement, oversold in the 1 hour and the 4 hour time frame. Boom. I like what I'm seeing here. I mean, that's a golden pocket. Unbound, dude. Thank you so much for that. And you asked about CELR and FLUX. I saw CELR go into that $2 area. Remember my mind? Let's see. So CELR was in this flag, broke out. Then I had it in this flag, and it broke out. Measured move could take you to 2.379. CELR is still consolidating, but it broke out. To me, it could come back down on the 4 hour. Even the 1 hour is a little overbought. So I'm looking, is this a breakout, fake out? We may end up having it come back to the bottom of the channel here, or it could push up and make a flag here. So an entry would be here, or an entry would be there with low stochastics on like a bigger time frame. But yeah, I mean, I see this consolidating and continuing to the upside. Really nothing else to say about it. Tight moving averages. Take a look at your 22. 22 is oversold. That's a good sign. You got your golden cross, right? Honestly, just buying something, I know this is crazy, but just buying something when the Stokes are low and the 22 is about to cross the daily has produced like between 30 and 100% gains on almost every single coin that we saw it on. So I pointed out like a bunch of coins in the last 3 days that I've posted to the trading group, and they all have a golden cross on the 22 and they're consolidating. Search all my posts. If I keep posting, I'm gonna blow your mind up. So search through the last 4 days of posts. Like literally do this. Just go all the way back. I know it's, but this is what you pay for. There's so much in here. I am insane. The amount that I post is probably just, but I see so many things that I don't want you to miss. Toko hit. We put that out. And then all the things that have hit. Like there's a lot of coins in here that have not hit. KuCoin share is still tighten in the retest, right? Cat token. There is so many coins that I have posted ready to rock. Cambria looks really nice to me. Tight in the channel. Every time we've traded it is traded well. What worries me a little bit is the moving averages are far apart on the 22, but it's oversold. And the 4 hour looks ready to rock. I really like what I'm seeing here on the 4 hour for Cambria. I would not want to, just the way it's set up. We do need to reset. Like the whole market's overbought on the 4 hour time frame. But okay. Waiting on Cody to rip still. Cody could make a move. AI gaming metaverse ISO 228 in. Which one does the chat think will be a massive AI coins, baby? And they're all going to run. He does his own now, and he will do so until he asks for forgiveness and says, please do my laundry again. Who brought that up? Time to fold laundry. Oh, yeah, I have to fold my laundry now. Yeah, I do my laundry once a week, And, yeah, the laundry battles. We should make a documentary about this. The laundry battles. But then yesterday I realized I had almost no time to fold. Like I had a busy day yesterday. She's like, please. Let's take a look at Flux. And then I'm out of here for the day, everybody. 11:50. Flux is still in a channel. It should have dumped faster after that huge pump. I mean, look at it. It's still just consolidating nicely. It also broke up and it's flagging above the breakout. It's a pretty good sign when you see a flag outside of the bigger chart, So you want to go to the smaller time frame and really look at this. And I mean, that's a flag. And it's flagging out just like Bitcoin. And if Bitcoin rips, everything's going to rip. Everything's going to rip. 23,800 wants to hold. That's the level. We have major resistance. That's the high you got to get above, $1.07. Got a little bit of support hanging out here at the 0.5 fib, right? At about 8552, 85 cent. You're hanging at this point of control. You get above this red line, you're gone, baby, gone. So it's the point of control, and then you get the blast. I do see Flux getting all the way up to $1.39 not too long from now. Flux, baby, Flux. And you guys know I love my Flux. I don't hold anymore because the guy went into my account and sold it all. And I'm just like still really sour about the entry and exit position. So, yeah. Thanks, 3 commas. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, everyone. You're all special people. Remember, you are where you are supposed to be. Glad you are meant to be here. Thanks for everything, wifer. Me too. Everybody, thank you so much for jumping on into the live. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. May you comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. 600 likes, 608 likes, 608 people. We have more likes than watchers on the live. $190 in chat revenue. You people are unbelievable. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. I'm going to keep working hard every single day. I love you all. I'll stay blessed. You stay blessed. And gratitude is my attitude. The second I wake up to the second I go to bed. Thank you, dear Lord, for every single thing you've given me in this life. May I stay blessed, man. And Blocktopia, the biggest gainer of the day, continuing to pump. Rev making a move. CFX, we were looking at that not too long ago. DAP.com, EPK, that's our baby. Up 70% on the move. Sushi, ETH, Phantom 3L, we were all over that one. I love Phantom, baby. Kono, pumped out the flag. Like, that's insane. Konami Network. And our baby Aura, which just continued to rip. Now up 40% for Aura, getting a massive pump to the upside. Shout out to anyone that took Aura Chain for gains, baby. Gains. I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Be safe. And I'll check you on the next live stream. Thank you. Gratitude is attitude. May God bless you all. I appreciate you more than you would ever know. Thank you. Be safe, everyone.